Oh, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We are here today to show off some new artwork, y'all. It looks different too back here, so we're gonna function with just as it is right now, y'all. So we have a few pieces of canvas that we're going to work on today. So we're gonna start with this plain one. It's an 10 size canvas, really easily to get, at your local Walmart, your local hobby, and it's unpainted. So we have another few pieces I've already worked on, and these are already been painted. Nice and glossy. Has a nice little sheen. Has a nice little shimmer to it. And yeah, it's a finished piece, y'all. Well, for the most part, it's finished. We're gonna add some more details though. We have three of these. This one as well that has a difference too. So each one of these pieces are specifically been colored, and yeah, I left some white spaces there between, so you can kind of see that it's not all one color, all one form. It's it's like splashing all over the place. So let's look at the last one we're going to work on today. I like this one too. This is a good this is a good piece right here too. So I thank you all for joining me. I'm full of rain. Yes, sir. Let's go. I like this one too. And we're going to do a lot more of these in the future. And so I also have something in the background as well. This is called a triptych. And I have 7 panels attached to this 24 by 36 piece of canvas, as you can see. And yes, it is amazing. Thanks for telling me that. I appreciate that. So what we have are doors. And so in order to create what I've created, I thought of something that could be possible. And ultimately, I turned it into some artwork, some creative artwork, y'all. Can you see that? Here's the other side. Here's the top. What do you think about it? Is that cool? Is that cool or what? So this is for sale as well. If you guys would like to buy this triptych is what they call them. If you've never seen a triptych before, they usually tell stories. And these stories, they encourage the world that you create. They encourage people to hear the story of it. And that's what I've done. I've created a story based on my artwork. And yeah, we're gonna get to some painting today. So I'm gonna use a few colors because these two colors are they're gonna act as if the background is alive. And so these few colors I have first are just some yellow and some orange, just simple colors. I also wanted to use, hold on, I have to go get the black. Wait, no, no, I have to go get the green. So give me 1 second, y'all. All right, so I went and I got some green. So we're gonna open this up real quick and we're gonna get to it, y'all. We're gonna start painting with these two colors first. But as our additive, the black is going to, probably gonna need some gloves too. So the black is gonna be used to kind of grab the colors and darken them just a little bit. Let's go, y'all. And thank you all for joining me too. This is a really amazing experience. So I'm glad that everybody's here to view it as is, right? All right, so we're gonna get rid of all right, so we just got our first piece here, and we're gonna move some. We're gonna use just a little bit of this paint because we don't want to use a whole lot of it in this area, and just a little bit of this. And then we're gonna add some green. And most of the green is gonna carry really gonna carry the weight here. And the lighter it is, let me add some more. I think we're gonna need just a tiny bit more of green. There we go. And now just for this, we need just to mix it, because just like I said, I want it to be a darker color. So you'll see what I'm saying when I say darker color. But this is our first cup we're gonna pour. Actually, that's the first cup we're gonna fill. We're not gonna pour that until we have our yellow, because our green is pretty much gonna be the last. I got some yellow, and we got some of this orange. Now I really like this orange because the color is really dramatic, and I think most of this paint is dry too. It's really chunky. It's really chunky. All right, we're gonna add yellow. And these are gonna be the two primary colors. Just like I said, we're gonna use these two for our pour. So that should be enough paint to use to start our, yeah, as you can see, there's a nice, yep. All right, so let's give this, a nice pour, y'all. And so I'm just trying to make it as a shape. And so this shape is going to structure what we're trying to create. And so as it's dripping, it's going to form, hopefully it's going to form a nice good shape. Because most of it is definitely going to do what it wants to do because of the surface area. So most of this will be covered up anyway. So the goal is to get some type of some type of fruit. Because usually when we designate colors as fruit, they're usually the brightest, not the darkest, but the brightest. So I have this yellow and this orange that are going to mix together really, really well, really quick. So I might want to add some more of this color, but I think this is going to be a good shape, y'all. I think this one's going to work out. And I think I'm going to add just a little bit more. I want more of this yellow. So let's add some yellow. And then we're just going to add a tiny bit. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of this orange. And so a lot more of the yellow is probably going to pour through, but we'll see what happens. Because I really want a nice size shape here with our pour. More of a rounded, like this. So this will give us our complete shape of our fruit that looks like we're making. Yep. All right, so we're gonna give this some time to cover up the middle. So this is the understandable of how paint is working right now. So we're just adding. We're gonna add these two sophisticated colors together. And in the end, I mean, it's going to turn into, I might need to add some more paint, but. So I want to get this as a nice even shape. And I need all of that color. I need all of that color in the middle. Oh, I think I kept paint all over my hand. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. So it looks good. It looks really good. Now that should be enough. It's pretty thick too. Man, this stuff is thick. That's some thick paint right there. All right, so that's easily covering up the center. No, we're not done yet, y'all. You gotta come back for the good part too. Let's go. All right, looks like we're gonna get our shape as rounded as possible. And even if it's not round, trust me, this is a good look right here. It's such a good color. Yep. Nice. All right, so let's try to get the rest of this in this corner. That's sandy right there. Looks like somebody's screaming. All right, so that is, I guess that's the shape that we can use to start with, y'all. Not mad at it at all. All right, so we have our green too. So this green has already been mixed up. So it's pretty much going to do, it's going to do, it's going to do a lot to try to fill in this color. Now, if the colors do what they're supposed to, you can see some different types of variations in here. And a lot of it is just going to go wherever it wants to go. And I'm cool with that. That makes it easier for it to make a decision rather than me overthinking. So I want to get most of the orange on the outside covered up. And that's really going to happen easily. So just like I said, I just need all of the orange on this little tiny outside. There we go. That works. That works, that works, that works, y'all. Nice. All right, so that looks good. That looks really good. So we got a little bit that's still dripping. I'm cool with that. Yep. I'm gonna make sure that is. So we don't have any red though. So we're gonna pour some yellow. Yeah, we're gonna pour some yellow into this orange. There we go. So that's that. This is pretty much going to dry on its own at some point in time, but I like to think that in the event that it starts to dry, that I can just do like little variations of things within the colors. And most of it will be carried by the color on the top, which is the yellow. Yep. So we're just adding another color, another layer. Yep, that's what we're doing. We're just adding another color to it. And this will strengthen the photo. Because what I want it to look like, there we go. It's gonna drip too onto the table. So just some simple, I don't want all of color. So we're just going to add some separation between the green and the surface. Let's see, catch that. Yep, and that's super easy, y'all. You just gotta be here for it. Yep, just here for it. So I think that's pretty much done. I think you did a good job on that. And so while that waits to dry, we can add some color to this one too. Make sure y'all can see that. Because some of this color is just looking for a place to be seen. And so I'm going to give each one of these a destination, a final destination. Got it? Because when I want it to stand out, it has to look that way. So thank you guys for being here as well. Those who are watching now, it's interesting because like YouTube tells people, you know, here's who's live, and a bunch of people hop in, and I appreciate that. I really do. And those of you who watch my videos, and those of you who subscribe, I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys, you know, taking the time and seeing some greatness, you know, in yourself and in, you know, people who are doing it well. You know what I'm talking about? So most of these are going to be, they're all like most of them are going to be a pretty small size for the canvas. And I wasn't looking to do, you know, a bunch of color in or anything like that, because most of the time, it just takes a very long time in order to get these things, you know, the exact way that you say you want it. So I'm just being patient with the drying methods and, you know, how things come out, because I'm just doing my best. So my best, this is what you guys are seeing for my best, for real. My best me. Yep, this is my best me. So I got some red in here too. As you can see, the red is a really stark color too. So we might get lucky with that red producing an ample amount of color as well in each and individual section of this painting. And so each one of these should take like 20 minutes. I'm just adding, just like I said, I'm just adding like these little bright spots of color as the plants. And as you can see, it looks pretty good. Actually, it's doing its damn thing for real. You know what I'm talking about? Just getting the job done, y'all. All right, we're almost finished. We got like a few more spots over here. So this took me about what, 3 days? 3 days. I waited for it to dry, and now I'm working on it as it's progressing here. I think it's moving into a good direction. And hopefully, actually, hopefully I can be able to show this off at the next show that I have coming up on the 30th in my local town. And I'm gonna do, just a presentation with all the other artists and creators. And yeah, just gonna be a really good night, show and tell, meet and greet. And hopefully this will be one of those pieces that really stands out from my collection. And yeah, I hope it's purchased, y'all. I hope people can buy one of these pieces. I think as is, you're gonna get, yeah, you're gonna get this as is. And yep, it's an original piece, not making copies. And I think I like it that way. I think it's way more fair to say that I don't have to push a bunch of paper out there, or, copies of something that not everybody wants. Few people might want it, but if you really want it, you got to be the first one in line, and that's what it comes down to. So I think this one is done for the most part. I think this is A1, y'all. You know what A1 means? No? Nobody knows what it means? Yeah, this is the one right here. All right, so this is nice. This one came out pretty good too. Yep. All right, so we're gonna do this one. I like the yellow that showed there. So we got this one to do as well. You guys have never seen this? So I'm gonna try to move with some of the green on the canvas as well. Because I see there's like a bunch of different spots. And so most of these, I believe they aren't part of the plants as if, it's just the growth. I believe that these things detach from where they're located and then they swim to make more of themselves. Because this is not just like, some type of garden. This is an overgrowth of plants that are more like living creatures. They grow, they fall off, and they make more of themselves. And these are called triglots. These small little circular rounded shapes that I'm adding are called triglots. They have little tails too. Oops, did I get that? Oh, it's on the bottom. And yeah, they're like real organisms. So that's the part of. You said you love this. What's up, Vendorian? How you doing? How's your day treating you? Yep, these are triglots, and like I said, they grow, they detach, and then they make more of themselves. So this overgrowth is just them reproducing. And yeah, for the most of it, it is, yeah, it's a pretty cool experience. So just like I said, I'm not going to spend too much time on them because they're pretty much done. I'm just having to go back and add these triglots because I couldn't do it while while the paint was drying, because sometimes it doesn't stand out. So I have to come back and I have to add them later on. But I enjoy it, and I'm getting the job done, y'all. And it looks really, 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 really good. So I'm really proud of myself, and I'm proud of the things that, I've created throughout this experience, because it's a whole brand new experience for me. Like, this is all brand new. Like, I've only done this for a few months. And, once I saw something in, how I was creating, in a sense, because this is pretty much what I'm creating, and it's balance. So once I found the balance in it, I was like, yeah, I can do this for a while. And this is my art. This is all of my arting. And yeah. So you can see the triptych in the back too. If this is the first time you've ever come to my channel or ever seen any of my artwork, there is a triptych back here. And yeah, I created this. These are the doors, right? So if this is a place you're trying to visit, you can open up the doors and you can visit the place on the inside. And for each one of these, they have hinges, so you can open it up and you can view what it looks like on the other side. So this is mostly how it stands out. See all of the pieces, they have dates, and they have a title, and the same for each of the 7 pieces that are attached, because they're all attached. And so this is my new art display. This is how I art. And it's called a triptych. And it tells a story. Each one has a title and has a reason, has a day that I created, like today. Today's the day that I created these pieces that you see in front. And so each one of them will have a different date and title to it. And once I figure out where they belong, together or separate, yep, and they're finished. Finito. So I'm just gonna finish putting the rest of these up here. And so hopefully somebody will be able to buy what I'm creating today in the future, somewhere in the future, right? Yeah. And yeah, just really get a really good look at something that I was able to showcase at this point, because now it's on YouTube. And if you've never seen anything like this before, here's where you come to see that, because this is the day that I have made, y'all. I made this day just for myself, and I'm enjoying it. And I'm glad you guys are here to witness this. For real, for real. Yep. So got some little ones in here, some triglots. So triglots is spelled Triglot. Lots. There's lots of them. So that is what that is. Hold on. Because I'm gonna put the website in. I'm gonna put the website in the chat, y'all. In the chat. Nope, that's not it either. Come on, dude. Okay. But you know what's in my notes? There it is. It's in the chat now. That took me forever to get that. Okay. So now it's in the chat. So you guys can check out the other artworks that I've already completed and are ready for sale. You guys can take a look at that, make a decision, and live with it, y'all. So we just gotta finish up this corner right here. And let's go, let's go. Yeah. So these triglots that I created, I make them, they're larger and some are smaller. And if you can see them, they do have details on them, but you really have to get a good look at them up close. And let me do this spot real quick too. This like interior's got a bunch of stuff going on. Let's just put them all in here. Yep. Yep. I think that's good though. What y'all think? Am I missing some? Maybe I should add them here too. Maybe I should just put them everywhere, y'all. What do y'all think? Should they go everywhere? Or just some places? Sheesh. Let's do that. Yep, this is like the best progress of my day. For real, for real. All right, I think this bottom one is gonna need some attention here shortly too. And we're gonna do that. Yep, I think that's pretty cool. Let's lay this one down. Yep. This thing is like sticky dry right now, but I like it. It's cool. I think it needs more of a shape, but I think we got it. And I think I'm gonna add some red to this one as well. So give me 1 second so I can add some red. So I found some red lurking. So we're gonna add, I'm gonna add some red. We're gonna need a decent amount of this too, just to make sure. And so we're gonna add some black as well. Just enough. So let's mix this just a little bit. Because I do want the red. But I want it, you'll see, I want it to come out different. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pour this. I'm gonna pour it kind of slow though. because I want it to, wait, let's make sure we get, I gotta make sure that it pours out well. Now, once it dries, the colors will have a different look to them. So some will be mixed well, and the others will have an interesting mix to it. And the strategy is just to get the paint out there. That's really it. So this should be a good enough amount of paint for that one. And I like to think that if it's just flat, it should come out better. But that's just our start. And we're not gonna let me see, we're gonna add this to then. It's kind of gonna look like vines, I guess, in the way that I don't know, you might have noticed vines in the way, but this is like more of a red. The vines are in the green. So hopefully some of that added color will help it stand out just a little bit more. If not, we'll add some more colors and we'll figure out what it's supposed to look like after that. But for most of it, I think it should come out pretty smooth, y'all. Yep, and that's pretty much done there. So that one's gonna finish drying or placing the paint in some way. And so we're just going to, we're gonna paint on this one real quick. We just have to add some of the additional colors to it. And that's gonna wrap up our, about 20 minutes. This is gonna wrap up our, our live stream here. And I hope you guys like what you saw. What's up, Umizu? What's happening? I didn't even see you there. What's happening? How you doing today? You said you loving these colors? Thank you. I'm trying to be as vibrant as possible, man. I'm trying to add as much energy to this, so I'm enjoying it. I really am. I'm enjoying the experience, my friend. How's your day treating you? So let's add, this one's really shiny. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put most of these colors. I'm gonna add hopefully some bigger, I hope the bigger ones are, oof. Yeah, I think the bigger ones are gonna be good too. So hopefully they grow right. Because I'm trying to get the color to match. Yep, that should look good though. I think, yeah, I think it's gonna come out pretty good, y'all. You said it's working? Yes, indeed. I'm good at my day job till 7. Man, I hope you're having a good experience at your day job though. For real, for real. I'm hoping that you're really enjoying what you're doing on your work time, man. You know? For real, for real. What's up, Brian? How you doing? You said less than 6 hours ago? Man, I wouldn't even count the time, man. I would just get the best out of that experience because there's a reason why you're there, you know? And if you're not there for that reason, you might want to change your perspective and get a better look at things. Because where I'm at right now in life, this is what I chose to do, and I'm enjoying it. I enjoy every second of what I do, regardless on if it's me doing something for somebody else or for myself, or just doing it because I have to get a bill paid. Like I'm finding the best out of it and sticking to it because that's how you enjoy life, man. Yep. I say I want to be here. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be here on time every single time. You say I stay busy engaging with folks all day long. That's what you say you like to do. That's what you told me. You said you love talking to people. Our like first conversation, you're like, man, I said I stopped painting because I was talking to people. And I was like, okay. I thought that's what you like to do. I love talking to people. I talk to people all the time. I try to, and on honest, I try to talk to at least 10 people a day. I really do. And I think I've accomplished that just now. You guys make the 10th people, the 10th humans that I've interacted today with. So I'm pretty happy about that, y'all. And this looks pretty good. And this has there's a really good flow going. And thank you guys for being here, taking your time to, come in and say hi. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm just trying to, uh, I'm just trying to fill my day up with like happiness, just a source of accomplishment. And yep, that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm successfully doing it. Yep. I got a few pieces that I've created, and man, it can't be beat right now, man. Yep. It just can't be beat. So I think this one's almost done too. Let me get some more, see if I can get some more red down here. So I'm just playing with some of these brighter colors today. And I got some yellows and some orange in this container. And I'm just dipping the magic stick into this container so it'll pull out something great. Sheesh. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Just trying to get as much greatness out of there. You said full of rain, what up? Everything is what's up, Brian. I'm telling you, man, I'm really just enjoying my day, man. Yep. Just really enjoying my day. You said I can see that. You said, are you on the road? I'm sure Brian's on the road. Can't seem to get what? Wait. Where are you trying to get to then? You say you're trying to get ahead? Where are you trying to get to? Share with the class, man. Share with the class, Brian. That's what we're here for, man. Oh, this is so awesome. This is so freaking awesome. I'm still always amazed by the things that I create. And I still have some other things I want to show the stream too. I made some more I made some more other items a couple days ago, and I really want to show the stream. Damn, this is fucking awesome. I didn't mean to cuss like that, but like this is so amazing. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Oh shoot. I'm just looking at what I'm creating. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just sitting back, just really enjoying this. Really freaking enjoying this. Oh, oh my gosh. It's coming out so well too. God damn. I'm glad y'all here for this, for real, man. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys are here for this. You said those yellow marks are definitely adding another level of depth. I'm telling you, these are called triglots. They're not, um, they're like, so they're plants, but they grow into organisms that when they fall off, they reproduce to make more of themselves. And so they're kind of like plants, but um, like they're like marine type creatures because they all live in the same area in which I create. And yeah, they're called triglots. Yep. And I make them all the time. Like every time I really paint, I make them. And I have like big giant canvas that I paint them on. Yep, called triglots. The colors are just freaking amazing. Oh man, it's so trippy right now. It's so trippy. It's so trippy. It said, I'm gonna have to wait a little longer before I'm able to purchase something from you, man. Can't seem to get ahead. Okay, so the goal is to get something from me, right? So I usually say if you don't have the income, you don't have the money to purchase something like that, we can do a barter system. And 100%, if you want to trade with some of your art to receive some of my art, I am willing to do that 100%. Because I want you guys to see up close, what I've created, and the same for you guys. I want to see what you guys create too. I want to take it home and put it on a favorite piece, in my house. I want to add that, to my life. I would love to do that. And I mean, you guys can figure it out, just by conversating. What do you say you really want, and let's make it happen. Communication, y'all. 100% communication. Yep. Because I want you guys to take it serious, like. So, yeah. Yeah, Brian. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. Hopefully it's clear too. Sometimes let me see if I can change oh, I think it's clear. I think it might just be the light. I'm like really up close to the camera too. Um, you said yellow marks. You said Naomi's on off day. I hope you are making time to create. Are you talking to me or me too? Brian, I think he was talking to you on that one because I'm already creating. You can, I'm already here for it, man. This is the exact part of my day I said I was going to create. Yep, on the real. This is exactly the day I said I was going to create. Yep. I think this one is done though, y'all. I think I got a few more spots that might not have paint, but for the most of it, I think this is I think this is pretty satisfied as complete, y'all. For real, for real. I wish you guys can get an up close like view of it, like in person, because I have a show coming up, but I know you guys ain't making the trip to come see a solo show. Well, it's not a solo show. Sorry, I guess it's an exhibition. Yeah, and there's going to be other artists and stuff like that there too. So, not a solo show. I'm not there yet. I'm not there to make solo shows yet. I mean, I have enough pieces, but the universe says you're not ready. So I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. And so this one's kind of messy. I don't know what this one is trying to do, but I think we're going to leave this one to dry as is, and that'll be it. You said I think it's already got a crack in it. Oh no, that's not good. Triglots, yeah, Triglots, triglots. Yep. It's because of the colors that they have and because of their tail. They're called triglots. And they're creatures that are like plants, but once they fall off, they're a separate organism from where they grew. And they grow in like these large green vegetation areas. They turn colors and then they fall off and then they swim for long periods of time. And then they mate and then they make more of themselves. Yep, they're called triglots. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I make them all the time. Let me see if I have other. I think I showed it the other day. But yeah, they're all over. Yeah, they're on most of my paintings that I create. And yeah, I um I created them. Yep, I created them. Let me see. I think I got one. I'll have to show you guys the other one too. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. All right, so I'm back. All right, I had to put some of those pieces to go dry. Plus, I'm in an area where it's not it's not a lot of air, so I had to make sure that they get some air themselves. You said, wait, I got to catch up. Hold on. Yep. You said, well, I don't want to give you something that's got a crack in it. You know what? If you give me something that you feel like is not finished, then I understand that. I completely understand that. So do what you got to do, and then when it's finished, yeah, we can make the trade. And I have 100%, I have 100% in belief that we're gonna make that happen. Okay. So painting looks good, full of rain. Thank you. Will you shoot any video of the show? Yeah. Okay, that's a good question. Okay, so I had somebody who came in my studio, and they took a bunch of photos for the website, and then I use those photos to post sometimes. But I'm gonna ask him. His name is Mo. I'm gonna ask him if he's gonna be at the show because he usually does go to the shows in the city, and I see him all the time. That's how I met him because he's like, I'm at this show, I'm at this show, and he's doing photos and videos. But I'll bring my own equipment to record as well, so we could we can make that happen. But it's at Pure Lagos, right? It's at Pure Lagos, so everybody will get to see my face, and they'll get to enjoy, some of my good words too. So, and hopefully that's the case, that somebody will buy a piece of my artwork as well, because I really like to do what I do, and like I'm a really good showman. So, yeah. So hopefully everybody, um, yeah, get to see me in like live action because I'm always behind the camera. But when I get up and speak, it's a whole different domain. So yeah, 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 yeah. So I said I glued the ladle that I made back together and sanded it down, and I posted it on my channel. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at it right now while we're here. Let's do that. Let's duplicate this and go. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You said here's the ladle. The ladle? Is that how you say it? The ladle. It still looks like ladle. That's funny. That I made the handle crack, but I couldn't give up on it, so I glued it back together. Yeah. I mean, if it works, it works. I would give it some tryouts, before you send it off to the world. But yeah, 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 Brian, that looks good, man. That's really awesome. Man, I don't think I've ever created something like that before, Brian. I don't think I've ever done that before. You got BT on the bottom of it too. I like that. It looks good, man. Yeah, Brian, good job, man. Good job. I like that. I like that a lot. Make sure let's comment too. Yeah, this is expert stuff, Brian. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty awesome. You said I think I may be putting too much temper in the clay, or the clay may not be quite good enough for what I'm wanting to do it. Yeah, yeah, it could be. I mean, I guess if you try some different stuff, if you try something else that works for you, along the way of, completing each project, man, you just put more into it and you'll get a bunch out, man. For real, for real. You'll get a bunch more out. Yep. All right, y'all. So I have some interesting little pieces here. I'm not sure what to do with them yet, but for right now, I believe they have, for just show, they have a good purpose. So here's my next set of, I guess, stickers in a sense. I'm not sure what they are yet, but that's what they are. I've seen these before in my life. I had them as a kid, but I didn't know how to make them until now. So yeah, that's what they are. Like little tiny stickers. You can stick them on to anything, just like I said before. So if you want to put them, I can just adhere them to, some surfaces, and they'll stick just like that. Let's see, I got this one back here. So most of them are pretty flat. They have some, yep. They have some stickiness to it, but like once you detach and attach them a bunch of times, they start to lose that tackiness to it, and then, you know. But yeah, you get one. You get one little piece of, feels like tape. If that's how I have to feel for this, it feels like a piece of tape. And that one came off too, real easy. Real easy. Said it's cool to see people in their element. Yeah, buddy. Brian, where do you source your clay from? Will the clay that you made that ladle in the bowl, wait, will the, will, what, wait, what? Will the clay that I made that ladle in the bowl out come out of my back? Oh, it came out of your backyard. But I got some new clay that is much more pure that I dug out of a creek and that I've tried it. I haven't tried it yet. I just finished processing it and screening it. Okay. Man, that sounds awesome. I'm so glad you can get that from your local, man. You don't have to like, you don't even have to spend no money on it, bro. That sounds like a come up, man. For real, Brian. That's what that sounds like. I ain't never heard it like that before. I mean, I take that back. I have heard that. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Oops, I think that part is like really stuck. Yep, that part is super stuck. All right, well, I won't mess with it. I don't want to tear it. Yep. Yep. But that's really cool, man. I guess I could dig up some of the dirt where I live, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get clay out of it. At least I don't think so. I don't think that's. I would have to probably go searching for it, and I don't even know where's a creek near me. But that would be cool. And take the kids to go do something like that as well. The little ones would enjoy that. Yep. All right, there's my last piece there. A little shiny piece right there. But yeah, y'all, this is what I created. Yep. Yep. And for whatever reason, I guess this other one doesn't want to come off, so I just put them all on a book, the Book of Energy. Yep. There you go. I finished. I finished. Yep. But yeah, guys, this has been an incredible day. I got to paint today, and I got to do some really awesome stuff for my day, man. I really did. I got to do some really awesome stuff today. And I'm gonna continue to do that today, y'all. I really am. And I hope you guys continue to share what you're doing, continue to be the best that you're doing. Just continue to encourage others, Like that's just what it really is. And I really enjoy each and every one of you guys. I really do. And I'm so glad I got to meet Brian and Omizu on social media like this. This is cool. I'm so glad I got to meet you guys. I really am. And so hopefully let's continue to chat it up, y'all, so we could exchange this art and, get a little bit of each and every one of our energies out there, all right? So I'll call this a successful stream, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm glad I got to meet you guys too. Have a good day, Brian. Take care. CEO Mizu